Hi, today I'm doing a presentation on codes of ethics. Understanding codes of ethics is important. Code of ethics is a written set of guidelines issued by an organization to its workers and management to help them conduct their actions in accordance with its primary values and ethical standards. Our codes of business conduct and ethics for employees is a valuable base document rather than compliance based, which means it goes beyond a simple listing of rights and wrong. As you listen through, you will hear that the Code of Business Conduct and Ethics for Employees explain in details the ethical business practices and conduct that must govern our life here at Morinda Corporation. We are going to take a look at discipline and sanctions. This code of conduct is an essential part of Morinda. Every director, officer, and employee is required to follow it. Violations of this code of conduct may lead to reprimand, probation, demotion, temporary suspense, or discharge. Condoning a violation of this code of conduct may also result in employee discipline. Violations of criminal law may be referred to the appropriate authorities for prosecution. We now take a look at compliance with laws, rules, and regulations. All employees must respect and obey the laws, rules, and regulations of the countries in which Morinda operates. Following the law wherever the company does business is the foundation on which the company's ethical standards are built. Although employees are not expected to know the details of the laws, rules, and regulations, they should have sufficient knowledge in order to determine when to seek advice from management. Conflicts of interest. A conflict of interest occurs whenever the prospect of direct or indirect personal gain or the gain of an associate or family member could influence your judgment or actions in the conduct of Morinda business. It is your responsibility to avoid a conflict between the interests of Morinda and your personal interests. You must conduct yourself with the highest standards of integrity, honesty, and fair dealing. And there we go with behavior and conduct. All employees are to be respectful, considerate, and courteous to one another at all times. No employees are to take any kind of disciplinary action against another. And we are now on to business relationships. All business relationships should be based on a solid foundation of honesty and fairness. Strong working relationships between suppliers and customers are entirely possible because they are essential to your business's good health and growth. Therefore, our success at Morinda depends on the honesty and integrity of all our employees. Always keep in mind that your conduct has a direct effect on how our clients and suppliers perceive our company. Discrimination and harassment in Morinda. Morinda will not tolerate in any way or form any illegal discrimination or harassment based on race, color, sex, religion, national origin, or any other protected class. We are now on to health and safety. Morinda has a vital interest in maintaining safe, healthful, and efficient working conditions for its employees. Workplace health and safety procedures are necessary for the well-being of both employees and employers. Internet usage. Some employees tend to abuse the freedom to use the internet for personal and recreation needs. Implementing strict measures will aid in curbing the problem of the abuse of the internet. A clear distinction needs to be made between work use and personal use. Having an internet usage policy, which can also be referred to as an acceptable use policy (AUP), ensures that employees are following directives that serve to safeguard their work environment and the IT network infrastructure. We are now on to imports and customs matter. Marinda will comply with all applicable laws and regulations governing the entry of goods into any country. No employee shall take any action to improperly evade any custom, tariff, or duty or other applicable requirement regarding the importation of goods, including classification, valuation, description, documentation, record keeping, and country of origin markings. An incorrect implementation of customs rules by us or our agents can create a liability for unpaid or underpaid duties and sometimes for penalties and criminal sanctions. Protection of confidential information. Information, ideas, and intellectual properties are valuable Marinda's assets. Confidential information pertaining to competitive position and strategy must be protected from misuse. Confidential information such as manufacturing methods, information related to customers, business strategy, business costs or margins, and trade secrets. Failure to properly secure and protect confidential business information can lead to the loss of business/clients. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for watching.